This one will not take long. There's a little bit of credit to give to the offensive line. Maybe the only time I say that all day. This is I believe the last play of the quarter, and it's the first time I think I've seen somebody really get moved. It's a double, so it absolutely should be happening. But it doesn't amount to anything because your tight ends can't block. I heard Gabe and Teddy talk about it. I couldn't agree more. OU's got to go four wide. There's no reason a tight end should be anywhere in this picture on just about every snap. There's no reason. They can't block. They can't do it. All you're doing is bringing more defensive bodies into the box, into the core, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing there. And Jaron Kanak has a use. Like, he can be useful. I'm not saying take him off the field, but don't put him in there where he can't block. Let him go block a safety. Let him go, if he can, he can pick up a linebacker sliding out to the field. That stuff all works. I'm okay with all of that. But he can't be in the core. You can't have him picking up defensive ends. And any idea that OU had another tight end who could? Yeah, this tight end room's an abomination. It's as bad a room as I've seen in any position the time I've been covering Oklahoma. And that includes Jaron Kanak, who I think might get an NFL shot. Like, that's possible for him. Now, again, I think he's going to end up being slimmed down and probably end up as a receiver type guy, like a slot type of guy. So, look at that how you want to, but it's just bad. Anyway, I've talked for at least a minute and probably two and haven't even gotten to the play. So let's watch the play. Watch up here on the top. Caden Helms just gets destroyed by Zena Umezulu. It's horrible. And again, I don't put that on Caden. It's not Caden Helms, you screwed this up. That is, you shouldn't be asked to do that because you can't do it. But again, this becomes a body out here. This becomes a body out here. You start having to have this will look different. This will look different. The picture changes because you're forcing them to play you wide and have, Javani Gibson here, Jaron Kanak up here, and then you've got four wide and a back. They can't contribute all this to the inside. But watch here. Watch Michael Vasusi and Heath Ozida here. They're going to do a nice job flushing out the defensive end. Look at him. They just run him. Look at Heath Ozida just running him out of the play. Guys, that used to be standard operating procedure around Oklahoma's offensive line, and boy, it sure isn't anymore. And this is bad, guys. Derek Simmons going down is a real problem. OU needs Logan Howland to get healthy yesterday. I thought Backlinko did more than I would have expected him to. I don't expect much of Luke Backlinko. So take that for what it's worth. But I thought the kid played okay. I thought it would be worse than it was, to be perfectly honest. But, guys, Eddie said it in the postgame pod, and I thought it was the best way I've ever heard this said. If you're not moving anybody, see bodies everywhere, this is what happens. Because you've just got a big clump of people here, still pretty much in that circle, and people get rolled up on. I mean, this is an injury. Kid just loses his balance and falls into the back of Simmons' leg. Simmons' season might be done from that fluky thing. And again, I'm not reporting that. I don't know. I haven't heard any final verdict. But when you don't move people, you get guys getting rolled up on. And Oklahoma, again, I mean, people are like, why are there so many injuries on the offensive line? I got to think this is part of it. And I thought Eddie said it really well. When there are people around your feet all the time and you're extended out and you're trying to drive and push, and it's how people get hurt. You're out in space, there's less likelihood that somebody's going to roll up on your leg. That's simple math. So anyway, but again, watch. It's kind of hard to see it here. But again, this is another one of those plays. If Caden Helms can just get this guy out here, just turn him a little, there's yardage here. I mean, look at Fasusi. He picks up on the second level. That's well done by left side of the offensive line, and there's nothing to show for it.